XRP to $2,000? Will Congress settle? Find out. XRP News Today. Hello guys, welcome to our channel today. In this video, we're going to discuss if XRP is going to $2,000 and also news about Congress settlement. But before we start, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before leaving. Also, hit that bell icon so that you can get notified whenever we upload a new video. For now, let's get back to the video straight away.
You want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? You decide. All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways.
Recent developments, both domestically and abroad, have finally catalyzed the Biden administration to take the long-delayed step of engaging on the many regulatory issues surrounding cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. One of the most promising economic innovations since the internet, the market cap of cryptocurrencies is now over $2 trillion, and there is a growing consensus that the technology is here to stay. What the industry needs and the American economy would benefit from most is a partner to help develop a comprehensive regulatory framework that would cement our country's role as the leader in this emerging field. Unfortunately, the Treasury Department has decided to eschew such collaboration and go in a different direction. They are instead leading a closed-door effort with the Biden-appointed heads of financial regulatory agencies to draft recommendations on how the administration should crack down on digital assets. These bureaucrats misguidedly appear to believe they are heroically preventing another 2008 economic meltdown. Cryptocurrencies are being wrongly posited as the new subprime mortgage toxic asset, as if this innovation is some sinister invention by Wall Street to bilk the public. By seeking clarity while working under this false premise, they will produce heavy-handed regulation that will drive the best innovators overseas. The fact is that the leading American startups in the enterprise blockchain space have been trying for years to work in good faith with regulators, especially the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, to set rules that guard against fraud and criminal activity, but that also allow legitimate companies to bring their innovative and beneficial products to the marketplace. Instead of being invited to engage in transparent rule-making or public engagement to reach clarity, these startups have been sued, subpoenaed, and maligned. The SEC, under two successive administrations, has been particularly unconstructive, practicing regulation by enforcement as its only reliable means of dialogue with crypto companies. Sadly, the Biden administration is signaling it will double down on this approach. The biggest SEC enforcement action to date against a crypto company demonstrates how this is the wrong approach. Last December, the agency filed a $1.3 billion lawsuit in the Southern District of New York against the U.S. payment software company Ripple Labs. The complaint alleged that the digital asset Ripple uses in its cross-border payments product for banks called XRP has been an unregistered security for the last 8 years. No fraud is alleged, but the company was expected to have known that XRP was a security long before the agency itself did, applying a 75-year-old judicial test that never contemplated this technology. Ripple's defense has exposed the lack of clear rules that these companies face, showing how the SEC provides contradictory and incoherent guidance on what makes a digital asset a security. The record revealed that one of the company's rivals, Ethereum, apparently had better access to top SEC officials through personal connections and obtained a regulatory free pass for their token, despite it appearing more like a security than XRP. Meanwhile, Ripple already appears to be heading overseas. Its products are being adopted by hundreds of foreign companies, helping them to be far more competitive against our own. Similar innovators are following them out. Imagine if the federal government had sat down years ago with U.S. crypto companies and adopted a set of clear rules that battled fraud, safeguarded consumers, laid guardrails on extreme volatility, and nurtured innovation. We did just this in 1997 for e-commerce with a broad bipartisan effort that embraced American ingenuity rather than disparage it. The result was a U.S.-led global economic revolution. With the Biden administration heading in the wrong direction on crypto regulation, Congress urgently needs to step in. This shouldn't be a partisan issue, but more a debate about the future of American innovation. The administration's way forward indicates that it will maintain the status quo that has jeopardized the future of our domestic crypto industry. So the legislative branch must assert itself and defend the economic interest of the next generation of American consumers and businesses. More members of Congress need to join the bipartisan coalition led by reps. Together, they need to urge hearings on legislation that will achieve the same outcomes as the 1997 e-commerce regulatory framework. If the Democrat leadership makes the mistake of adopting the Biden administration's hard-line stance against innovators, then the Republicans should run on defending crypto in the 2022 elections. Action must happen soon. Otherwise, the Biden administration's enforcement lawyers with unlimited time and resources will make it impossible for blockchain enterprise companies to do business in America and will deprive our company of our leadership role in this inevitable technological leap forward. George Nethercutt Jr. is the former Republican congressman from the 5th District of Washington and founder and chairman of the George Nethercutt Civic Foundation. He served on the House Appropriations Committee and House Committee on Science, Subcommittee on Space and Aeronautics. The United States Congress is seeking to bring clarity to cryptocurrency and the digital asset ecosystem in an upcoming public hearing that will feature remarks from several industry experts. The Joint Economic Committee, JEC, will host Demystifying Crypto, Digital Assets and the Role of Government on November 17th. The event will also live stream on YouTube. Democrat Virginia Congressman Donald S. Baer Jr. will preside over the hearing as the committee listens to testimony from crypto experts. The bipartisan committee, including members Senator Amy Klobuchar, Democrat Minnesota, and Senator Ted Cruz, Republican Texas, will hear from 4 witnesses. Speakers at the hearing will be Open Markets Institute's Director of Financial Policy. Senator Cruz has been at the forefront of crypto adoption among several members of Congress who have publicly advocated for the emerging asset class. JEC Chairman Don Baer introduced new legislation aimed at regulating digital assets earlier this year. Ripple, NFTs, and environment. In a recent interview with Cointelegraph's Rachel Wolfson, Schwartz stated, referring to a speech at NFT NYC, that his talk at the platform was mostly about the carbon-neutral NFTs on the XRP ledger, which solves the high energy consumption problem. And while he noted that it is not possible to prevent climate change in the blockchain space, he added, at least the community could stop it from becoming a lot worse. He further asserted that the problem is not of technical nature, as we know how to not use excessive energy. It is just that people needed to be convinced about the adoption of environment-friendly technologies. Reason of the problems people face in NFT space. He stated, though, Ripple may be a bit delayed entry in the NFT space. If the NFTs are successful, they are still pretty early. He noted when he began looking at how the people use NFTs, they realized most of the problems people face are due to technology underuse, being primitive. He explained part of Ethereum's low TPS and high transaction fee is because more flexible technologies could be built on the blockchain, as he added that people are always doing complex things on XRP Ledger, but because of the technicals, they are not actually required to be right at the ledger. Schwartz told that although they do not have these capabilities on XRPL at the moment, the tokens could still be minted on it. And because the XRPL is a decentralized exchange too, users could also issue new tokens. He added it is a fundamental engineering trade-off to some extent, as XRP Ledger is fast and payments are cheap. It has to be noted that Ripple is lately getting into NFT space rather ambiguously, as they have recently found a $250 million NFT fund. Despite some real concerns in the community regarding the recently passed $1.3 trillion infrastructure bill, which includes provisions that could harm the market severely, the price action of most digital coins remain in the positive territory. General market overview. Currently trading at $65,900, the Bitcoin is up 6.4% during the last 24 hours. Since October 20th, when the BTC recorded an all-time high of $66,930, the coin has successfully been able to trade above the $60,000 price mark consistently. In the meantime, the coin went down below the stated price marked only once, on October 27th. BTC remained below $60,000 for almost 24 hours before it resumed its price action above $60,000. At the moment, the premier coin is just 1.47% below from its peak. There is no wonder that the BTC could easily surpass the current all-time high within the next 72 hours, if it continues to remain its price behavior above $65,000. The BTC's price behavior has had an unusual positive impact on altcoins, as most of them remain in positive territory. Ripple's native token, XRP, is the second biggest gainer after Doge among the top 10. XRP price analysis. Up 6% during the last 24 hours, XRP is currently trading at $1.26. Just fractionally down from a 30 days high of $1.30. The token was recorded just hours before the press. There could be identified several positive trends on XRP technical charts, most vital of which seem to be the fact that XRP at the moment is continuously trading above $1.20 and the 55 simple moving averages 4 hours. Secondly, on the 4-hour chart, a key bullish trend line seems to have been created as the token continues to trade above the support level of $1.168. Further, while on the downside, the coin has support at $1.25 and $1.20. On the upside, the coin faces resistance at $1.30 and $1.33. If the XRP crosses $1.33 resistance level successfully, it is projected to surpass $1.40 too. That's it for today, guys. We'll see you next time. Until then.